Beauty Squad, it's your girl TT. Welcome back to my channel of all things life, love, and beauty. I hope you guys are enjoying the spring. It's just been so nice here in LA. It's stopped raining. The sun has been out almost every day. It's back to our normal of having 75, 85 degree weather every day. Doesn't matter what it is. But I hope you guys, if you are in a colder climate, I apologize. Please stay warm. But, today, I was thinking recently, there are a lot of beauty influencers out there. And there's just a handful that are actually really big influencers like Jackie Aina, Desi Perkins, Karen, I Love Sarahi, Makeup Shayla. There's Mac Daddy, whom I met, who is a hoot in person. And, there's, a few of them. And so they have all at some point, and I've met most of them, actually, except Jackie Aina. And Jackie is the next person on my list that I want to meet and pick her brain. But in one form or shape or another, they have all influenced us to buy things, whether they intended to or not. They've tried something, they liked it, they shared it, boom, here we are. And some of them have actually collaborated, all of them have collaborated with brands, and they've come out with, foundations and concealers and eyeshadow palettes, highlighters, all of that. And so I've purchased several of those, and I'm like, you know what? I could probably do just about a full face of beauty influencer products that I have purchased. And that's what I'm going to do for you guys today, because when you think about their influence, it has pretty much touched a lot of the beauty world, the products that we bring into our homes, we use, we buy, and some of it's good. I haven't purchased all of it because some of it I just have not liked. And when I saw it in person, I was like, they ain't getting my money. And I passed on it. But, as I've looked, there's definitely enough here where I could put a full face of makeup on. So I'm going to bring you today some of my favorite beauty influencer collaborations. A full face of makeup. It's crazy when you really think about it, how you could put a full face of makeup together from beauty influencers. And I, like a lot of us, we follow them, and I want to be at that level, too, and, bring you guys or share with you all things that I love, I like, and things that I don't like. I'm very picky. If you guys haven't figured that out by now, I only buy what I like and what I have to have. If it's just like, meh, because everybody else likes it, then I'm like, I ain't going to get it. Because if I don't like it, I don't like it. So let's do a full face of beauty influencer products today. But before we get into that, and I show you all that I've purchased, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You're already here. Just hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when my videos have been uploaded for your viewing pleasure. And don't forget to please comment, hit the thumbs up, or if you hit the thumbs down, tell me why you hit the thumbs down, because that would only help me improve and help me grow. So let's get into this full face of beauty influencer products, guys. This should be interesting because there's a lot to choose from. Stay tuned. Okay, let's attempt to get started. So let me just start off. I hadn't realized how much beauty influencers have really influenced me and what I've purchased or what I haven't purchased. And looking at this, I'm like, the fact that I could do a full face of makeup with beauty influencer influenced makeup really says a lot. And, I have a lot, but maybe not a lot in comparison. So let's just take, for example, eyeshadow palettes. I only have 3, so gotta choose, which one to start with. But before we do that, let's just jump into foundation. Let's just do foundation first. And of course, Jackie Aina, Born This Way foundation. I mean, They extended the shade range. You know, she was, you know, a lot of the reason for that. So, you know, it's, you know, I was kind of torn between the Born This Way or the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop with Alyssa Ashley, because I really like this foundation. And then there's also the concealer that Jackie helped Too Faced extend as well too on their Born This Way line. So how about we do this? Why not? So we'll switch it up a bit. Let's go Can't Stop Won't Stop for the foundation, and we'll use the concealer from Too Faced. So let me just shake it up a little bit here. I mean, I was like really surprised. I guess I shouldn't have been surprised at how much they've influenced, you know, all of us, because they really have in, you know, more ways than one. My face was already kind of clean and prepped. I didn't wear any makeup today purposely because I knew I was going to come home and you know, get all this together, which I was really excited about, because I'm like, oh my God, I have so much, you know, makeup from Influencer'S. And it really is amazing the impact, you know, that they have on us. And I definitely think it's good, and you know, it's definitely inspiring. And these products that I'm going to use are definitely some of my favorite products. So by some of my, you know, favorite brands. So that definitely helps. And this, you know, extension of, or this Can't Stop Won't Stop, I love this foundation. It's let me see, it's a full coverage, and I am golden honey in this one. And I tell you, when I've worn this, because my skin is oily, as I've said a million times before, it definitely keeps my oil at bay. So yeah, it's nice foundation, and it's reasonably priced, because I think it was $8.99 or something like that. So the price, yeah, you can't really beat it. Actually, I'm going to say most of these products that I broke out are pretty affordable, except maybe from what I can remember, I think one of the eyeshadow palettes might have been a little more pricier than the norm, but it wasn't Pat McGrath money. It definitely wasn't like that. So see, this is, and you know, I've been using the Beauty Blender again lately, and I just found, I love the Beauty Blender for starters, for one, but I've just found that with my oily skin, and it's been a little warm, man, it has definitely helped keep my skin and my oil at bay. Okay, yeah, see, I like this foundation a lot. So that's the Can't Stop Won't Stop. And for concealer, because we're going to pass on that foundation, we're going to go with the Born This Way, and I'm going to go with Warm Sand on this one. Let's see, definitely one of my favorite foundations, and I have this in a couple colors. I have it in Warm Sand, and let me find the other one, because I think I'm going to need the other one too. Butterscotch, which is a little darker, and I'm not trying to do too much. So let's just, and you see I haven't done my brows yet, because I found a brow product. The only thing I didn't find, guys, was a setting powder. I don't think an influencer has done a setting powder, so I was actually surprised at that, as I was looking for a setting powder. So that probably would be maybe the one thing, and a baking powder that is not so much as influenced. We'll come back to eyeshadow. For brows, now that was kind of easy. Bomb Ass Brows from Desi Perkins, and I haven't used this yet. So I'm like, oh my goodness, this is probably the perfect time to use this. And what shade am I? I got, I don't know what color. I think I'm brown. Oh, Jesus Christ. It is, it might be dark. Got all this shit in here and don't say what color it is, but for some reason I think it's dark. So yeah, it doesn't even, it's 4, so it's one of the darker shades. I think it only came in maybe 5 shades. So yeah, this is definitely one of the darker shades. So I'm gonna do my brows right quick and I'll be right back. Brows done. I'm gonna say that I'll come back to the Bomb Ass Brows. Now, one of my favorite parts of makeup is eyeshadow palettes and eyeshadow. And I have 3. And I was trying to look and see if I have more, but I think I only have 3. I'm not gonna count Brown Sugar because she's an actress. So I'm not gonna count her. But of course, there's Jaclyn Hill. There's a Jaclyn Hill palette. Perception, Makeup Shayla, and It's My Ray Ray. And of all the makeup palettes from influencers that have come out, those are the only 3 that I have. And I'm shocked because I think there was Desi and Katie. They have 2. It's My Ray Ray has her first one, and I didn't care for that one or the Katie and Desi ones. And Karen, I Love Sarahi has one. There's a Daisy Marquez, a couple of them. I'm just kind of like, these have been my 3, and I was late getting this one. And I tell you, I definitely a must-have palette for your makeup collection. It must have. And I think, what did I say? I think this was $48, which is high from Morphe, but the quality on these, you can tell, was way different than some of the other Morphe palettes. I mean, I've bragged so much about Perception, and now, you know, round 2, you know, the palettes are kind of similar but different, and I like them both. So I don't know which to go with at this point, but we just gonna dive in and let's just see what happens. We can start off with the Makeup Shayla one. Let's just dip into thick here, because there is kind of a similar one, and we're just gonna, we'll deepen that up and take it up with something else. I just don't know what yet, but we'll figure that out. I was actually really surprised that I only had 3 palettes from beauty influencers, because there's so many out, and I'm going, oh wow, I only have 3. But again, I bought what I liked, and I'm sticking with that. Now I'm gonna try to take this up as high as I can. And some of the other ones, you know, you can like people and not like their, some of their items they put out, because that happens. I can't say I was not a fan of the James Charles palette or the Manny MUA palette. I looked at them both in person and was like, I need them in my life. So I did not get both of them. And people rave about them, and I'm not going to get them because everybody else is talking about them. I am not. I don't like either one of them, either one of the palettes enough to say, okay, I need the palette, in my life. So I skipped on them. And Jeffree Star is well too. I've seen the Blood Sugar in person, and it was a pass for me. Okay, let's move on. Let's go into the It's My Ray Ray palette and kind of darken this up a bit. I'm gonna take this cacao here, this dark brown. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my eyes, y'all. Hell, I might go green. We'll see. But let's just kind of deepen this up a bit. I'm trying to be light-handed with cacao because it really is a dark brown, a very dark brown, but it's pretty though. Okay, so what are we thinking? The green is pretty. Let's look in the Jaclyn Hill palette. There's nothing here that's really kind of standing out to me right now on that one. I think the green is pretty. Oh wow, this stallion here is pretty. I don't know, there's a green in here too, and then there's sassy. Ooh, sassy. All right, let's try. We might do a couple colors, so maybe let's just take another little brush here, and let's just kind of go. Yeah, I think green would be really, really pretty. This was, yeah, that is pretty. That's sassy. See it? Yeah, that's sassy. So that is really, really, really pretty. So let's take that. We might layer it with something else. So let's just see. So we can just kind of get through this. I might need to wet the brush. But you know what? I think... And then we'll move into, I think, this other bright green here, Showgirl, in the It's My Ray Ray palette. I don't know, I'm just feeling green today. I don't know why, I'm just feeling green today. And just kind of blend in really. They blend in well together. They play well together, I'll say. They play very, very well together. I'm not sure what I'm going to do under my brow here as far as like a highlight. So we'll just kind of... Nothing extra on the brush here. Just kind of going over that. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna say, so far I've liked how everything has turned out. Highlighters. I mean, everyone has come out with a highlighter. Makeup Shayla, Booming and Pose. We've already used her palette, so we're gonna, her Perception palette, so we're not gonna use that. Jackie Aina, Jagged. Hers with Artist Couture, LeBron's and La Peach, both very, very pretty. I think these were my #1 and #2 highlighters. There's Nicole Guerrero. So Nicole Guerrero and I want to say Jaclyn Hill, those are the two that I started watching first on YouTube years ago. I want to say Jaclyn first and then Nicole Guerrero. And I bought this a couple years ago when it came out, and I use it every, you know, so often. It's really pretty. And then there is Artist Couture, Honey Drip, Mac Daddy. So let's just go with this one. I need a blush. No one has come out with a blush, so I'm just going to use what's sitting right here, and it's the Natasha Denona. This palette here, the Bloomin' palette. And I'm just going to dip into a couple of the colors here. I dip into the Cream Base and the Dual Glow here. Just to kind of give me a little bit of color on my cheeks. I like this. The way this all came out so far. So if any of you influencers are watching, you need a blush and, you know, eyeliner, you know, I'm just saying. But let's go in with Honey Drip. It's pretty. Very, very pretty. Let's just see. I didn't, let me spray my face a little bit. All right. I'm proud of my brows today, though. I will say that much. Definitely proud. As he would do. I've met him, and he is a hoot. I found that when you apply highlighter and it's kind of wet. See? Just makes it stand out a little more. And then let's see, lashes. Lips and lashes. Ellery. ColourPop. I mean, everybody has something. So, and this is pretty. It's kind of like a burgundy-ish, brownish color. It is really, it's actually a more burgundy. So, I don't know what lipstick I'm going to wear, but it's gonna have to go with this. I don't know. Very, very pretty, this red. It almost reminds me maybe of Current from MAC. Very, very pretty. Lashes, Lily Lashes, of course, from her collab with Sephora. Lily Galici is the person behind Lily Lashes, and she's an influencer, and she just, you know, created these lashes, so which are probably, you know, some of the best lashes in the business. Where are my tweezers? Oh. Lashes on. And lastly, lipstick. I don't have a lot of lipstick from Influencer'S other than Makeup Shayla, what came in the collection. Or actually, no. Will I call her an influencer? Jordan Woods. I forgot her collaboration Socialite with Too Faced. So let's try that one and see how that's going to work. I know she's an influencer for now, so. Okay, guys, so this is the final product. I am actually really happy with the way all of this turned out, and I'm just so overly excited about the influencers that I like and that I follow, that we all follow, and the makeup that they have brought into not only your life but my life as well too. And you know, keep it going, and I tell you, one day LaTanya, Kristina, or TT Tanya will have a highlighter, a eyeshadow palette, something with my name on it. So keep an eye out for that. But definitely some great products here from some of my favorite beauty influencers. The Jaclyn Hill palette, Perception. It's my Ray Ray, excuse me, round 2. Highlighters, you know, highlighter. I started with Ellery pencil, just didn't end with it, but you know, Jordan Woods Too Faced Socialite, foundation, concealer. Don't forget the NYX Won't Stop concealer, the Lily Lashes. I mean, there's definitely some great products out there. So I am just so happy to have been able to put a full face together with products from people that I absolutely like and adore. And I hope you guys like this. And I am just so happy I was able to do this and to do something a little different. So let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I read all of your comments and I do respond. You know, I definitely respond, reply. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Oh my God, TT is just so happy. Don't forget to like, comment, you know, hit the thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell so you know when my videos are uploaded. Until next time, TT is out.